Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, I'm back with another 3 versus 3. I really have no idea what map this is. It doesn't look familiar, and it's mainly because when my friends send me replays, they generally don't put what the map is, so I have no clue unless I actually recognize it. And this one does not look familiar to me at all, so we'll just have to, I don't know, figure it out one other day, I don't know. But we've got a Spartan here as the teal Protoss, spawning over here on the right side, and Contrarian is the blue Protoss. Up here, sort of in the northern position, is Dunamai, the red Zerg. Then their opponents, we have Freaksnet. I think that's how you are meant to pronounce that, as the purple Terran. Star Shooter as the orange Protoss, and someone should tell him not to shout when he writes his character name. And Stickfire as the yellow Protoss. So a lot of Protoss on this map, but we got a Terran on one side, a Zerg on the other. That could lead to some different dynamics. We'll just have to wait and see, but right now we're just kind of getting getting everyone started up. Trying to get set up, figure out what they're going to do, figure out what their opponents are up to. Looks like we're chrono boosting out some probes here, get that economy going. All pretty standard fare. And what we got from Dunamai? Is he going for an early expand? No, those are just overlords flying out there, so I'm not really sure what he's doing yet. Oh no, I do see a pool going down. That looks like a 15 pool. Possibly a possibly a 13 pool. I don't know, but it looks like kind of an earlier pool, not going for economy build. Looks like Contrarian's going to kind of keep his buildings back, not going to bother with any sort of wall in. And what would that accomplish? Well, it's kind of a long path to your front. Fairly wide. It's a medium-sized ramp. It's not like those small one force field style ramps. Got his expansion right here, and actually, is this dig site? Oh yes, I believe this is actually dig site. Now I recognize it. I didn't recognize it at first. And one thing I don't like about dig site is when you've got one of these side. Well, I especially hate this base. I've had this base before, and I don't like it. Your expansion, you got to go all the way around here to get to your expansion. But your expansion is basically on the main attack path. I don't want my natural being the first thing the enemy hits. I mean, Contrarian's natural is right here. Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he's scouting for some proxies. But Contrarian's natural is right here, tucked right next to his ramp, way back here where it's safe. And let's see about Spartan's natural. Yeah, his natural's in a really bad position too. So the side bases on dig site are just not good for any sort of fast expand play, which maybe that's why Dunamai is going to go for, ooh, looks like he's going for some fast upgraded roaches. And is he going to have the gas for that? I don't know. He might have the gas for that. Does he have enough to get an upgrade start? Yeah, he could get that first upgrade started, but no, he's going to go build some roaches first. But, ooh, I don't know about this. He's going to go lair. I think I would have started an upgrade before going lair. I mean, he's probably going to try to get, maybe some burrow or some movement speed or something, but to get that Evo chamber now and not be able to utilize it, I think that was a mistake. I really think that was a mistake. But I'm not an expert at these really high-level analyses, so I could be wrong, but the fact is, this Evo chamber is doing nothing, and that is money he could have used to expand, which he's got a lot of minerals up right now. He needs to throw down an expansion right now, I think. He's got a ton of minerals building up. I mean, he could go macro hatch, but I don't know if I would recommend that for a roach build. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see if we can figure out what anyone else is doing. We got a robo up here for Contrarian, just going to get some observer out, getting them their warp gates going, and he's going to be going for a 3-gate robo. Kind of hard to do off one base. We'll see if he can pull it off. Maybe he's just getting that for the observer. And Spartan, looks like he's just kind of going a 3-gate right now. Nothing too exciting there. No expansions coming up yet, but it looks like Freaksnet has thrown down a command center, so he is looking to do an expansion. Oh, but he does not have an orbital yet. He's going to expand before orbital. I do not agree with this in any way, shape, or form. He's going to get combat shields for his Marines, but right now, and look at this, he has no minerals. He put all that money into this, and well, it looks like we have an attack going on here. Just some zealots here from Spitfire. But I think with these roaches here, this is going to get cleaned up rather quickly. It is going to lose some units, but I don't think there's going to be any real severe damage on that at all. Not maybe the best advised attack at all. And now he's getting his orbital, but like I said, he was so behind on minerals that he wasn't even getting full use out of his barracks. So I disagree with the order that some people are throwing down their buildings. I don't know. And what do we got here? Looks like Star Shooter is going for a Warp Prism, and he is on 4 gate. Chrono boosting out. Oh, maybe I guess maybe his Warp Gate research just finished, and he threw an extra Chrono boost out there when he really didn't have to. But his Warp Gates are now done. He's 4 gate. He's got a Warp Prism out. You're going to be seeing some tricky Warp in play. Now, is he going to bring in the units with that Warp Prism? Maybe grab these Stalkers up and then maybe warp in some Zealots inside somebody's base. We're going to have to wait and see what he does with that. And it looks like we got Contrarian is expanding now. It looks like Freaksnet is... Whoa, what are you doing, Freaksnet? Freaksnet. Oh, I bet he's going for this island gold. That could be a good idea. He might be. It looks like Spartan's going to take a gold. We're getting a little bold here, going for these gold expansions. This one's kind of far away from his main, but it is a little easier to defend. You can see attacks coming to it, except for maybe air. So I don't know. It could work, but it looks like Freaksnet's going to drop base right here. And I really think he really needed to bring more SCVs with him, because he can throw down an expansion and then just pump SCVs out of multiple command centers. But here he can't ferry anyone else over until he gets a medevacs, and I don't see him doing that. And oh, seriously, we're doing double gold island expansions. I don't know. I guess it's a smart strategy, but I don't know. Just I'm finding myself a bit annoyed. I don't know why. I guess I shouldn't be annoyed. All's fair and all that jazz. And we're getting some cannons down here for Spartan, but that is actually going to prove to be a mistake, because your opponents are going for the golds. They're going for economy. You're going for defense. The worst thing you do is, what happens if you build a bunch of cannons and no attack comes? Why don't you chew on that for a minute? We have an Overseer here. If he spots this, oh, I don't know. Dunamite, what do you got going right now? He does have that roach speed. He did get a +1 attack. Not really using up his money right now, going for a Spire. So he's got a handful of +1 roaches, +1 speed roaches, and he's like, you know what? Forget the speed roaches. Let's go into Spire. But yeah, we're gonna spot an attack coming here for Spitfire, who's gonna bring a little bit more than he did last time. It looks like Spartan's going to be prepared for this. That's quite a bit of Stalkers, and with the roaches here, I think they can get a pincher in. And oh, these Immortals from Contrarian will be great against these Stalkers. Oh, and there is a burrow here. Oh, and those are some good force fields, forcing the Zealots to kind of walk around. He could have spread these out a bit more and completely blocked any attack, but still, those force fields did delay the Zealots so that they were not doing any damage while they picked them off. So not great force fields, but good and effective. So they're fending off attacks quite well, but as soon as these economies start kicking in from these gold expansions, and I guess Spitfire's kind of the designated keep them on their toes guy, but he might want to consider taking this gold. If they got all 3 of them on gold, who knows? Who knows? And I'm not sure what Contrarian's doing over here. Is he looking to expand a second time since Spartan didn't take this? He's like, fine, I'll take it. But Spartan's got an observer over his base, so they know they have this gold here. I think the gold could be the difference maker here. And can we figure out what tech they're going to be utilizing with this gold? Well, we've got a Thor now, so it looks like Mass Thor is going to be the recipe of the day. But if Contrarian keeps pumping out Immortals, but his robotics facility is not currently doing anything, he's dropping out more gateways. They need some scouting information. Do they have any intel? They do not have much intel right now, although it looks like there was a changeling in here. There is a changeling. Oh, Dunamite, you and your sneaky little changeling. So they do know about the Thors. This would be a good time to tell Contrarian, get out some more Immortals. Or how about Spartan? Does Spartan have a robo? He does not. He's going pure gateway. I would like to see him start getting some upgrades from there, unless he's going for even higher tech, which I do not see currently. So I would either get Blink or Charge right now. I'm not sure with this unit combination. Blink might be a little bit better, especially since you seem to be more stocky. Yeah, you definitely want to get Blink because you are not going a Zealot build at all. Not sure what Contrarian's doing here. I keep thinking he's going to take that expansion, but no, that's not the case. And we still have no expansion for Spitfire either, who I believe is the only one who is not yet expanded. And yes, that is accurate. And it looks like Dunamai is going to be taking this gold now. Really? He has a planetary here, preventing those all-important heavy ground assaults. I'm not sure I agree with this choice. Especially with the gold, you want mules here. And why is this not saturated? Well, he's still making SCVs, which, see, he could have had an additional 4 SCVs here already if he had taken more with his command center. And he needs to be dropping every single mule there. Does he have any mules? He's not using mules. Why are you not using your mules? I don't know. Would someone tell me what's going on here? I would very much like to know this sort of thing. But it looks like Contrarian is going to be taking this gold now. If Spitfire don't want it, someone else is going to take it. It looks like Starshooter's got Colossus tech out, so that's apparently what he's going to do with his gold expansion. Getting 2 Colossus at a time. He's going to have a huge Colossus count. Thermal Lance is on the way. And Starshooter is going to scout. This expansion is now going up. And he's going to see that this one's already up. That's going to make it more difficult to defend if they know they can hit hard. But it looks like there's a lot of cannons coming in, which will delay any sort of attack. Although Colossi, Thermal Lance, outrange the cannons. So that's something they're going to have to watch for. It won't take them long to get there. And they could easily throw down pylons here to warp in reinforcements and defend those pylons. And here comes the attack. They do not want this to go up. And I don't think there's enough here for Contrarian to stop this. You can ping all you want, but they're not going to be able to stop it. Look, there's a change in there, and he didn't even warn him that it was coming. But now they're focused on the army. It's going to give the cannons a lot of time to do some damage. And I don't know if this Colossus is in range yet, but it would be beneficial for Contrarian to focus it down if he is in range. But oh, and he's transferring probes, but he's going to get some Warp-in Stalkers. But it looks like Freaksnet is going to have a huge Marine drop going. But oh, watch out. Oh, the Corruptors are not attacking the Medivacs. Oh, they're going to go straight for the Colossus. But this is an absolute disaster defense. And the drop in space, there's no way they're going to save this base. They just need to save whatever they can and get out of there. And did not even get a single Colossus because Starshooter microed that like a champ. But oh, he's going to get caught by all these Stalkers, and he's going to die anyhow. And then we have Blink. We do have Blink for Spartan here, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to engage this. If you're going to engage this, you got to Blink in there. You got to Blink in there. You can't let the Colossus do all this damage. Blink somewhere. Blink in. Blink out. Don't just sit there, Spartan. Do Blink away. Blink. You have Blink. Use it. Oh man. Oh, I think I'm going to have a migraine. And they're still trying to take out this army. This is absolutely the wrong decision. They're losing way too many units. And yes, they did get another Colossus, but at what cost? And there is an observer there, and it's going to destroy the rest of your roaches. And he never blinked his stalkers away. They're just throwing away units. And oh, and we got another attack here at Spartan's Gold. Oh, this is an absolute disaster. And as far as I'm concerned, they still don't even know that those gold bases have been taken. It's just absolute disaster right now. But well, Dunamai's gold is still fine, so they got that going for him. Oh, but it looks like they are going to clean up this. Oh, he left his units there too long, and oh, and he flew the full medevac right into the battle. Where are you going? Finish them off! Finish them off! They were still in the medevac. You could have sniped that bad boy. Ugh. So maybe took some extra needless damage there, but they will clean up those Marines. That was bad job. For Freaksnet, sorry, for not evacuating those out of there when he had the chance. It looks like Spitfire is going to be taking this expansion now. And how are these golds doing? They're starting to get a little mined out. They need to do some really good things with this econ advantage that they have before those run out. Otherwise, well, they'll still have their naturals to take care of, and I guess that's still an advantage because it's gonna be a lot harder for a Contrarian or any of them to take this base. Could still take this base, though. Which could be a decisive advantage. And they did get a little mine. Well, they probably didn't mine this one, but they got a little mining off of this one, I suppose. But they've got to get something to deal with this army, and I'm not sure what that's going to be right now. The Corruptors from Dunamai, they were a good idea. Oh, and he's got the Greater Spire. Do we have Broodlords on the map? I don't see any yet. Units, units, units. Do we have any Broodlords? No, we don't. Ah, come on. You've got the Greater Spire. You even have an upgrade. You know the Greater Spire's done. But it looks like... What does he see? What does he think's going to happen? He doesn't know about this. Does Freak's Net know about this? He does. So what is he doing with this command center? You can't planetary rush a Zerg. You can't. Oh, well, here comes the expansion, or here comes the attack. But some Marines and a Thor, they need to get more units over here, but this is not really an in-force attack. And yeah, with the Colossus in there, yeah, they're going to clean this up pretty good. And a couple of Void Rays from Contrarian will finish this off. Oh, and some Void Ray, or some Colossi from the backside. So yeah, that was cleaned up nicely. I want to know where this is going. Would someone explain to me where? Yeah, we see it. You're a strong guy. We get it. Oh, it looks like I'm going to take this advantage to try to counterattack, thinking that the armies are out of position, and that might be the case because there's not a lot over here to defend this expansion. This is a lot of units, a lot of stalkers, and I don't think they have what they need against it. They need to get some reinforcements quickly. Why are there a bunch of medevacs here? Why medevacs can heal nothing? Well, they can heal the zealots. I'm guessing keeping the zealots alive is not going to be a make or break on this attack. But here come the Corruptors. They will chew through those Colossi. The Colossi are out of position, and Dunamai, you got to keep on those Colossi. You've got to destroy them. And it looks like some Colossi of Contrarians will be enough to help forces kill off the rest of the Stalkers, and they will hold. They will hold. And there goes that command. Where is he? What is going on here, Freaks Net? What are you doing? You're playing SCV Fairy. I mean Fairy as in F-E-R-R-Y, not F-A-R-I-E. I don't know what an SCV Fairy would be. Is that someone that magically comes into an SCV while he's sleeping? I don't know what's going on here. Freaks Net, what are you doing? I'm absolutely completely confused right now. And oh, this gold is starting to run out. And my guess is this one is getting pretty thin as well. And what are they going to do when that money runs out? They suppose they still have their naturals to take. And do they even know about either of these golds yet? Oh wait, they have spotted this one. I'm guessing that was probably Dunamai's work, spotting this base. And seriously, have you not gotten any Broodlords yet? Seriously. Wait. You're going to send roaches over there to take... Make some Broodlords. Make some Brood... You have... Oh, you don't have a lot of gas. Ugh, that's icky. You got a Greater Spire, a bunch of Corruptors, and no gas, and you're sending roaches against the Planetary. You're sending almost no roaches against the Planetary. And these guys are not auto-repairing, so this thing is not being repaired. The SCVs are not repairing, and the Planetary is going to go down. And it's really not worth it to retake this base. I suppose you could fly an orbital there late in the game and throw some mules down, but it's not really worth it to salvage this base, although you still might want to kill off those SCVs. Oh, is there an attack here? A couple of Marines, and Dunamai, are you letting your Corruptors get sniped? What is going on here? See, if those roaches that he threw away over at that expansion were here, his base would have been fine. He had more than enough roaches to handle a couple of Marines. And you still have a Marine on your creep, dude. Okay, that'll take care of it. What is going on here? Can someone explain this to me? Oh, we got some activity over here. It looks like they're going to go for force at Contrarian's gold, and he doesn't have, once again, doesn't have enough here. He's got some Archons in the mix now, but not going to be that great against this kind of force. I'm not sure if Archons are what you need here right now. they'd be about all they're gonna do here is soak up damage. You might get a little extra splash on the stalkers, but you're not gonna get any of the bonus biological damage. So I mean, the Archons would be good against the Marines, but against the rest of this, I just don't know. But he's thinning out these stalker ranks, but he's still got a lot of Colossi to take care of, and he's going to lose his own Colossi. They need something over here. The Corruptors are trying to make it there, and once they do, these Colossi have zero chance of survival. And here come the Colossi. I'd like to see some corruptions thrown down, or can we get some corruption here? This button right here. This thing right here, 20% extra damage. I mean, I know you have more than enough to take out these Colossi, but 20% more damage, you can take them out 20% faster. But it looks like these Marines from Freaks now will be... Now the Archons would be a little more helpful. I don't think they got anything to stop this, though. So it looks like this gold is going to go down. And he stimmed... Whoa, 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 whoa. He stimmed to kill a Nexus? He stimmed to kill a Nexus. Well, I guess he can waste the medevac energy. He's got a bunch of medevacs on full power. But they need to get some defenses over here. What do they got? Do they even have money? Spartan's got a ton of gas, but no minerals. They never tried to retake this gold. And I think Spartan probably needed that. He needs more. He also needs better saturation on here, but it looks like this might be enough to clean it up. The Colossus will help, and the Colossus Archon will help against the Marines, which have decided to pull back. Oh, but you want to pull everybody for it. Oh, and the stim just wore off. But he is going to re-stim. He just double stim. I think he double stim. I might have missed that, but he did lose a lot of Marines, but there's still enough left, and it looks like they're going to take out the Nexus, and the probes are going to run away, and yes, the Nexus will fall. So it's not looking good right now. Not looking good. Excuse me. It's been a long game. And guess what? It's not over yet. And now he's going to drop into the main. He's not going to be able to do much because once he gets to those photon cannons, he's going to get some pylons, which obviously are not a big concern because Spartan has no army, a gateway, and a robo, which he has very little money to make an army. And finally, we've got some Brood Lords here. But now here comes some Stalkers, and yeah, the Stalkers are going to take care of this. But you've got to focus them down. You've got to focus down the Brood Lords. So yeah, and he's just letting us... Oh, now you're going to pull your Brood Lord out after it's too late to save it. And did Contrarian leave? Okay. Oh, he fended off an attack. That's what he's talking about. And there's always a question, where do these Archons come from? Did they come from Templar or Dark Templar? Place your votes, cast your votes. We're gonna find out right about now as we see there's a bunch of probes for a Star Shooter who apparently has mined out this gold. Okay, do you have your votes in? We're gonna see Templar Archives or Dark Shrine. Templar Archives or Dark Shrine. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Did I miss it? Oh, there it is, Templar Archives. So I hope all you got it right. Which actually could be good against all those medevacs that are flying around. Looks like Contrarian's going to be retaking this gold. Doing some long distance mining because he desperately needs the income. Because he is basically not mining right now. This base is just done. Oh, I thought he was going to take this base to double expand when his buddies are probably... And really, Dunamai's going to take this? This is 1,500 minerals. I suppose if you need the gas, and apparently he's what he needs. Okay, well, don't I feel like the schmuck? Yeah, Spartan needs gas. He can't even afford to rebuild this Nexus. And we've got a small force here for Contrarian. There's no defense here right now, so it looks like this base is going to go down, or at the very least the probes are going to go down. I think everyone's getting a little bit starved for money right now. Although, oh well, the Spitfire's still got quite a few Stalkers. They're going to need something to desperately deal with those Stalkers. I don't know what it is at this point. With their level of income, I don't know what they can do. Mass Speedlings. And he's getting the adrenal glands. Maybe he heard me. He has no Zergling upgrades. Oh, he's got no Zergling upgrades, but he does have Zerglings. He needs Zergling upgrade. He has a Baneling nest. Banelings could be good against Stalkers. Everyone's getting broke. There is not much left to mine. This base is getting thin. This base still has some good numbers in it. But they have to try to hold this base if they want to use these resources. Oh, and well, in this gold, this is a tempting gold. Anyone who can hold this gold might be able to win. It looks like Contrarian's going to finish mining this out. It's starting to get a little thin itself. I don't know. This game could go either way, but I think these Stalkers are going to be the determining factor. If they can deal with these Stalkers, they're going to win. If these Stalkers stay alive in these fairly large numbers, they're going to lose. Although there's a lot of Marine Thor. I did not know that FreaksNet had this many units. And here come the Stalkers, but they're going to see this come. Oh, he's going to respond to Contrarian trying to push in there, but does he have the charge? He does have the charge, which can also be good against these Stalkers, which have no upgrades and no blink. Oh my goodness, that is a huge mistake. And Contrarian has got 3-3 on his army, so this game is the tide has just turned, folks, and it's down to upgrades. No upgrades for the Stalkers, 3-3 for the Zealot Archon and the Zealot Charge, and here come the Brood Lords. Oh, this expansion has got almost no chance of survival. They're even bold enough to retake this gold without even having the resources to even actually hold it. And what are they going to do? The SCVs are trying to mass repair, but the problem is they repair faster than they're doing damage right now. And since these guys are not on auto repair, the second they repair this up to full, they stop. He needs to put these on auto repair, otherwise he has to keep microing his SCVs to continue the repairs. And then, nope, it's too late now. This base is going to go down. And what's going on here? A bunch of probes are trying to squeeze in here. What are they doing? Oh my goodness, this is insane. They're trying to force their way into this base. I don't know what they're planning on doing. Does he even have a forge? I don't see a forge. I don't know what he's gonna do with these. Is he gonna warp in units? All you have to do is warp in a couple of cannons and you won, or warp in a bunch of Stalkers. Oh, I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, those are actually Spitfires pylons. I didn't even realize that. So, oh, this is insane right now, but here come the Broodlord Corruptors, and they don't really have much of a chance to hold this. No, and there goes, yeah, I didn't think they had much of a chance to hold this, or to try to retake this base with that strategy. But Contrarian with the Zealot Archon force is proving to be very potent here in the late game. And the Broodlords, they did help. So, I mean, that's it. Let's assess the situation. We've got this, no base here. They have reestablished this one, so this is their income right now. Every other base, whoop, that one just pretty much mined out. 5 minerals remaining. That's it. This is game. It's going to go to the team to the north. Although there seems to be a force here. And oh, they're all in the medevacs. You've got to unload them. Oh, the Archons are going to do so much damage. Oh, but they're trying to run away. You know, if he had some Templar right now, he could do mass feedback and absolutely obliterate this force. Oh, and I think I don't know if he has the minerals for it, but he definitely has the gas for it. No, don't get Zealots. He could get a bunch of Height Templar, feedback all these medevacs. And then these forces can't get away. And they're gonna stim, but they got this +3 attack, but they have no armor upgrades, and they're just getting slaughtered. So that is gonna be it, and will these medevacs get away? He's not even microing his medevacs. Not even microing the medevacs. But that is gonna be it. Broodlords are doing a number on FreaksNet's Marines that absolutely cannot hit these Broodlords and are wasting all their ammo on Broodlings as they slowly die. But they have no money left. Check the income tab right now. They got this orange base down here. This is it. We even got Spartan long distance mining, and FreaksNet is gonna just drop out. He just can't take the onslaught anymore, and he's got No, he is absolutely zero. Oh, so he has 0 money because he left. So I don't know how much money he had before he left, but I mean, they got nothing left. Army size 45. Wait, 43, 53. I shouldn't do math after long games. Suffice it to say, they have no money. They have no army. So that's a lot of back and forth. I did not know how that was going to go. That actually, despite all the migraines that the early choices in this game were giving me, it actually turned out to be a pretty good game. There was a lot of back and forth. I did not know how that was going to go, and it looked dire for both sides at one time or another. But in the end, it just came down. I think it just came down to who was able to keep mining money. And there goes Star Shooter. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.